There is an old lawyer's joke which goes something like this. Ask a lawyer what's 2 plus 2, and the answer is somewhere between 3 and 5. Now, there may be an element of truth in that because, let's face it, law is not as precise as some people like to think it is. But when we come to judges, that leeway is not available, particularly when we're talking about conduct and ethics. Judicial principles are global, universal, and apply to every judge, wherever he or she sits, at whatever level, anywhere in the world. And the training materials which we have produced are based very much upon that principle. Now, the Bangalore Principles essentially state that there are 6 underlying principles that govern the work of judges in the field of conduct and ethics. They are independence, impartiality, integrity, equality, propriety, and competence and diligence. The training tools which I'm introducing are essentially a means whereby a judge can work slowly or at any speed they wish through the materials, focusing on each of these principles one by one in order to deepen his or her knowledge of what these principles are all about.
The judicial conduct and ethics training tools consist of 3 components: an e-learning course, a self-directed course, and a trainer's manual. The e-learning course is an interactive online training course with 3 separate modules on judicial ethics. Each module should take users approximately 80 minutes, but it is possible to go at your own pace and to pause the modules when necessary, or to take breaks in between them. The self-directed course is an alternative to the e-learning course for those who do not have reliable internet access. The course is available as an interactive PDF which can be downloaded, or a hard copy that users can write on. It is suggested that users complete a face-to-face training workshop following the completion of either the e-learning or the self-directed course. To help trainers to prepare to conduct these workshops, we have also published a trainer's manual. It provides guidance for trainers on how to design their own training courses to fit the needs of their specific jurisdictions.
Our thinking is that blended learning, which is the process whereby training contains a number of different methodologies, some electronic, some face-to-face. Blended learning is the best form of learning because it enables judges to experience a number of different ways of absorbing information and thinking about it, challenging it, so on and so forth. So ideally, a judge who has completed the first course will then be able to attend a face-to-face training course, but we're well aware of the fact that training, particularly training of judges, is a specialized skill, and therefore we believe it's essential that any trainer, be it a judge or a non-judge, who's going to train judges face-to-face, must themselves be trained in how to deliver such training, hence our manual. And although essentially the conduct and ethics of judges hasn't changed, inevitably as the world develops, new challenges arise. And we've made sure that our training materials cover such new challenges. To give you a couple of examples, the first is the impact of social media on the world of judges, which has been considerable both in their personal lives and in the potential impact it may have upon the conduct of a case in a court. So we deal in some length with the impact of social media and give judges advice on how they deal with it in their work. The other area refers to areas of sexual discrimination, and that's not dealt with in any particular detail in the Bangalore Principles, so we've ensured that our course includes that as well. It's an exciting time in judicial training because I think this is the first time there's been an attempt to train the entire judiciary at every level around the world with the same set of materials, which is quite a challenge. But we encourage you to use these materials and very much welcome and invite feedback so we can constantly update and reform them. Thank you very much.